take me far.
Hi Palvi. Okay,
Hi,
so how are you?
I am fine, and you?
I am also good. Okay, so can you tell me about yourself?
Hi, I am Pallavi Lwani. I am from Jharkhand. I currently working in XYZ company. I am having total 2 year experience in software testing. About my skill set, I am good in manual testing, automation testing, Selenium WebDriver and Java. In my current project, I am involved in manual and automation tasks both. We will follow a agile process. Basically, we have a 2 week sprint planning. As per the sprint planning, we will getting assigned tasks. I am having a different types of tasks also. First, about my manual tasks, I am getting a new features of our application. In new features, we read a FRS document. I will find a test script for a specific document. Parallelly, I creating a test data and test cases. If we found any, as per the once code base will be demo in a QA environment, we will start the execution. While executing the test cases, if we found any defect, dice the defect and assign to the developer. If we found any, as per the requirement, defect will be solved. If it will be not solved, it will be reopened. About my automation tasks, I am also involved
Uh,
in
Go ahead,
script
go ahead.
development. I am using a hybrid framework. It is a combination of a page object model and data driver. I am having in this we will create a two folder. First is main folder in which we having a business work, and second folder is a test folder in which we will execute the test cases. In
Okay,
framework, we will merge the everything like Maven, TestNG, page object model, data driver, etc. In this, we will create some classes. First, it will be helper class in which we will develop the functional data. Second, test data in which we will get the data from the Excel sheet and we will execute it. I am also involved in regression testing. I am having a automation should checks. If any failures are there, we will verify it is issue or bug. If it is a bug, then assign to the developer. If it is a script issue, fix that issue and then rerun.
okay. So how many total year of experience do you have?
2 years.
2 years. Okay, so what is agile process?
In agile process, it will be a continuous process. In this process, we will deliver a piece of software to the customer. In this process, customer no need to wait for a long time. There is a agile ceremony. First, sprint planning, in which we will plan the project. How will we do? Daily stand-up meeting. In this, we will having a 15-minute meeting in which we have to give the report how much work we will done, how much work we will pending, or how much work will we do in the future. Sprint
Okay,
retrospective. In this, we will check the in sprint how much work we will do and how we have to improve upon that work.
okay. So
Is-
you are in your current project, you are doing manual and automation both tasks.
Yes,
So what kind of the task you are doing in manual?
in manual, I am writing the test cases,
Okay.
test data, and
Mm-hmm.
execute that test cases manually.
Okay, so do you also involve in the defect testing?
Yes,
Okay, so what is the approach to test the defect?
First, we get the defect.
Mm-hmm.
If it will be defect from the tester set, then we will test the defect. If
Okay.
it will be a code issue, then we will assign to the developer that defect.
So defect testing, when you found any defect in the prod or any backlog we have, so we will get the Jira tickets, right? So where you have all the description about a defect, understanding the description, and you are validating, right? That is what it's called defect testing. Okay, if you found any issue, then those again you have to report to the developer. If it is working fine, then you can close the defect. Okay, so what is a smoke testing?
It is a type of testing in which we will test the functionalities. We will check only the main function, that like if we have any application, we have to only check that it will be login or not. That example, we take email, we will only check in this that we will successfully log in or not. Nothing else.
No, smoke testing means we are going to test your build is stable or not, right? Build means critical functionality, right? So that's why we do a smoke testing. So it's a critical functionality. So we have many test cases. You have to run the smoke because we are going to target the critical functionality of the application. Suppose some code changes will happen and deployment is done, just we do the smoke, our application is able to launch properly or not, right? So critical functionality we test in the smoke testing. What is regression testing?
In regression testing, if any code changes by the developer, then we have to test it without any another application, without any effect of the previous code.
Okay, how you are doing the regression? So regression testing means suppose what happened, some of the code changes are there or defect is there, we have tested those defect. After testing those defect, we will give the sign off from the QA environment, right? Then after that we will do, then what we can do, this code will be go in the staging, right? Then we can do regression testing. Regression testing means we are going to test whole system. So whatever the changes we have done and whatever the existing test cases or changes, whatever the existing code we have, right? Or I can say the test cases, right? So new functionality and old functionality. So we will do the complete testing. Okay, that is called regression testing. Okay, so how will you rate in Java out of 5? 3. What is a static and non-static concept in Java?
Static keyword we will use for a common copy of a data.
Okay.
Java static keyword has a memory.
Okay.
But in non-static we will use it for a specific copy of a data. In non-static there is no memory. There is not a memory. In non-static we have to create an object to get the memory of the data.
Okay.
In
so
static.
Okay, suppose you have one static variable and one non-static variable and one local variable. How to access that? How to print?
First we write a static variable.
Okay.
Then non-static variable.
How to print those?
Local.
Okay, how to print a static variable? Suppose we have a one class A and where we have defined one static variable a equal to 10 and one non-static variable b equal to 20, and in main method we have a one non local variable int c equal to 30. Okay, and you have to print this value. How to print this?
First, we have to call the non-static variable in the main method.
How you will call? You can call directly. You can print directly, or
The
you can
static
use.
variable we can
Yes.
use. We can call directly, or we can use by the object class.
Object class, object you can also use, and class you can also use. How to print non-static variable?
Non-static variable we can't use it directly. We can't call.
Then how to call that?
When we will use called non-static by the object class, object name, class, and variable.
Yes, so we can create an object and we can access by using the reference variable, and local variable you can access directly, because local variable the class scope is within the
Finally,
what is final in Java?
final is used for it will be a fix. We cannot change the final value. If we pass the final value like 30, we cannot change that value.
Okay, if we will define can we define final as a method?
No. If we define final as a method, it will be override. And in class, if we
will define, we can define final as a method. Okay, but we cannot override this method, right? We can also define final as a class, but we cannot extend those class. We cannot perform any inheritance concept, because final, why we use the final? We provide the some security. Okay, so we cannot use final frequently. If you have a requirement, then only we can use this final. Okay, so what is interface in Java?
Interface is used to declare a store the set of operation. It is a full implemented class. It is like a class keyword.
Okay.
That use like a class.
Okay. So interface, right? So interface is a fully unimplemented class which is used to declare some set of operation. Some set of operation means we are going to declare abstract method, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what is inheritance in Java?
Inheritance, we will extend, we will use a keyword extends to all the superclass of data we will store in the subclass. That is called the
inheritance. Means we are providing the relationship between the one class to another class, right? So we will use extend keyword and implements keyword. With respect to the interface, we will use implement keyword, right? So we have a, so when you will use the extend keyword, so we can directly we can access the superclass member as well, right? Okay, do you know collection? What is collection?
Collection we use
okay, no
collection
problem.
is a group of.
So did you do you know any collection, like what is array list? Okay, no problem. So how will you rate in your Selenium out of 5?
3.
Okay, so how to handle radio button in Selenium?
We use radio button by the is selected, is displayed, and is enabled.
Okay, what is use of is selected? Why
Is
we use that?
selected will be
Mm-hmm.
select that radio button.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is select or not so.
Okay. Okay. So how to get the title on the page? What method we can use to get the title on the page?
Get title method.
Okay. And how to capture text on the page? Suppose you have some text on the page, right? Some error message is displaying or some text. So how to handle that?
We use a get text method.
Okay. Then what is the action class in Selenium? Action class.
Will be used for a mouse over.
Okay. How to write the code for action class? What is the syntax for writing the code handling the action class? No problem. Do you know how to handle drop down?
Yes. By
How to
the select class method.
Okay. So how my select class? What is the method you have used for the select class, or what methods we are using to handling the drop down using the select class method? Can you tell me some method name? Okay. So in select class we have a select by index, select by visible text, select by value, right? So these are method we are using frequently, but we having the many method inside this. Okay. Do you know how to handle alert in Selenium? Alert pop-up. Okay, so alert pop-up means we have a alert interface. So using the alert interface, we can handle alert pop-up in the Selenium. Okay, so in the alert we have a dismiss method and accept method, get text method, send keys. These are the 4 methods are there in the alert. Okay, so I have done my interview. Do you have any question?
No.
Okay, so what I will give you the feedback. First of all, prepare well your technical part. Okay, right? So tell me about yourself. Correct the tell me about yourself. Also, you have to not speak much here, right? So you are explaining everything. So apart from that, just brush up your technical part. Okay. Thanks for joining. Okay.
Thanks.